Analyzing digital charts and the code, watching every candle on the road. Got the pattern signal for a new gain, breaking through resistance in the fast lane. We call him Crypto Rally, a legend in the game. Yeah, Crypto Rally, everyone knows the name. He finds the next big breakout, makes the market soar. He finds the next big breakout, makes the market soar.
Hey party people, welcome back to the rally. Gonna look at the big four and probably Pixel and Crumbs today. So looking at Bitcoin, we have from this top down to this bottom, we have the 618.76 area marked out. Did not get down here, bounced right around the 382 level and went higher. So we moved to the fib from the bottom to where this bounced at. Reverse the fib. Reverse the fib. You can see we hit the 1.236 at 77,758 at the 1.236, and we have come back down. So now I'm looking, so we can either go from here, from this top, say it, so from this top down to this bottom. Let's go ahead and reverse the fib. Reverse the fib. You can see right now from this top to this bounce, we're holding this 618.786, bounced right off the 76, trying to move higher, and this back down in this zone right here. So we want to hold this zone for today, so we don't go lower than this. And then if we track all the way down, actually, yeah, if we track all the way down from the top down to this bottom, we have this 618.786 from this whole move. So if we fail this zone, this 618.76, we'll probably come down to this zone, this 618.786 right here. Say this is the bottom. We are going to move up to the bottom, this where this bounces, and reverse the fib again. So say this is the bottom of the bounce. And we have this 786.618 we want to get over today. 0.618, 77,282, 76, 77,526. And if we do, we'll be heading up to 1.236 at 78,182 and the 1.618 at 78,743. So we want to hold those levels. This is what we're looking at today. Bounce, hit these higher levels, not coming down to these lower levels. So that is Bitcoin. Go ahead and check out Ethereum. I already messed that up. All right, so close enough. So from that top down to the bottom, we hit the 618 and we bounced. So again, we'd move this up here. Reverse the fib. So from this bounce to this bounce, we got over the 76 and then we fell back down through. So I'm going to keep these levels here for Ethereum. I'm going to reverse the fib. So we still got this 618. This is the top of the move down here. Still got that move. But I'm going to bring this over here. This is the top, and this is the recent move. So you can see we came down into the 618.786 zone right here. So we're going to hold 2090 to 2076. and say that is the bottom right here. So looking for target to the upside. We want to get over this 786,618 right here at $2,117 and $2,127. If we get over that, we'll be heading up to $2,154 and $2,176. So that's Ethereum. Go to Solana. So we had the top down to this bounce. Came up and hit the 76,618 area, and we have come back down. So same thing to the downside. This is the 618.76 area, so we want to hold that from this whole move right here. So here's the 618.76, the major one, from the top down to the bottom. Still hold this area. Go ahead and get rid of this zone. We're going to bring this down here. You can see we already fell out of the 786 zone, got close to this 618 zone right here. Got close to it, bounced up 618.76. We're back into that zone, hit our head on the 618. So I'm just going to mark out this zone because we still want to keep this zone right here. $84.20, $84.67. So say this is the bottom right here where we bounced. Upside targets we are looking for is here, 76,618, $85.41 and $85.57. And if we break through that, going up to, I'm going to bring this down, 1.236 at $87.09. And the 1618 at $88.14. So that's what I'm looking for. Basically this zone to hold right here, not coming down here, and hopefully bounce and give up for Solana and Dogecoin from this top to this bottom. We almost got to the 618 here, and then we bounced. So then we move the fib up to here, reverse the fib. You can see we hit the 786,618, got rejected. We have come back down almost to this 618,786. So we're going to grab my Fibonacci again. We'll just go from this top to this bottom. Look for upside targets. 786.10294, 618.10239, and then this area up here, which I'll just bring this down, 1.236 at 0.10444, 1.618 at 0.10573. So hold it, break through these areas, head up here. So that's what I'm looking at for Dogecoin. Let's go ahead and look at CRUMBS. So from the very top here to the bottom, came up, we're hitting over the 382. Here's a top over here, so we rejected off the same area and we're coming back down. So now I'm just looking for pullback areas. So my main targets are up here, the 618.30 is 1474, 76.30 is 1745. So I'm just going to, till we get to those levels, I'm going to bring the fib down here to where we're currently at. Go ahead and reverse the fib. So I'm looking for major support areas. So you can see we got under the 236. And my major area is 618, marked out at 407632, 76 406377. So if we need to come down, bounce off this area, and then head to the higher targets that we have up here. So that's what I'm watching at for crumbs. And if we're looking at Pixel real quick, from this top down to this bottom, we are holding this 786 area at 0.205062. So like about a 5 million market cap. So trying to bounce off that area now. We can even widen the area just a little bit by coming down to this zone down here. So the red alert area is 76.004629, but it's already hitting that 76 right here. I'm trying to bounce from it. If not, we could be coming down to these lower levels down here, 0.001290. We look at the fibs, not the fibs, the RSIs. Delhi's still tracking down. We're at the bottom of the stock RSI. 4 hours trying to make a bounce, but the bounce is not that high, and we're already at the 50 line. So cooling off in the 1 hour. We try to make a move here on the 1 hour. Didn't go so high. Then we're coming back down. So let's see, still cooling off. Need to hold this 76.004629. But that is what I have for Pixel. Let's see if it holds or we get a bounce today. But that's all I have. Again, not financial advice. And I will see you in the next one.